Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marissa reporting live from the floor of the Book Expo America, largest book event. And I have two of my favorite guys with me right now. Yes, they are my book publishers.
That's
Woohoo!
right.
Morgan James in the house, and I wanted to just introduce you to them and have a little word of our little journey and how fabulous it's been. So here is the owner of Morgan James, David Hancock. How are you?
Absolutely incredible. How are you doing?
I am happy.
It is so great to meet you in person finally. Because we've been seeing everybody via email, and did we have a video chat once, or I don't remember?
No, I don't even think
that's
we did
right.
that. Yeah. It's all been by voice.
Amazing.
But it's been a good voice, and this is
Jim Howard.
and he's my other boss. He's the one that told me, no, the cover could be better, and he was right, and now we have this fantastic cover of this fantastic book, and the book's called
8 Ways to Happiness from Wherever You Are.
And tell my listeners, so they don't think I'm bragging, what you said about the title.
Oh my gosh. So she's not bragging, but very rarely do we have a book come in that we work on that we don't change the title. Typically, am I right? Typically we change almost every title that comes in, because as great as authors are, positioning a book is an art form. And when Marissa brought us her book and we had our mastermind call, I think I told you, I said, so number one, every time I see a title come through, my job is to try to break it. So I play with it and I change words and I try to make it better. And when I can't make it better, then it's perfect. And her title was what?
Perfect.
Imagine.
Yes. And then David, I'm not going to ask you to compliment me, but you could. So you started this not too long ago. You're not like a Penguin or a Random House, but you are just like in the news, fast growing. I think Forbes said that you were one of the top new publishers. We have 28 New York Times bestsellers in your house. I'm going to be number 29, just saying. But how did that happen?
So we've been in business now for 15 years, not quite the size of Random House yet, but I'm looking forward to catching up. But the reality is we saw areas that publishing was broken. I was a banker back in the 90s, fat, dumb, and happy, never imagined doing anything else, and I had published a book that changed my life. But after my 6th book, I was like, something's got to change. There was no relationship with the author. I wasn't involved in any of the process. So then I started to self-publish, which was wonderful, but then nobody cared. And I think self-publishing is wonderful. It's a great option. But for me, it was a big difference. So I thought there's got to be a better way. So we set out to start a publishing company that involved the author, that we had a relationship with the author. We made decisions together, and only if the author succeeded could we really succeed as a publisher. And it's been so dynamic. It's been a lot of fun. And you're right. You were very special because she was only one of 140 hand-selected nonfiction titles that we chose on purpose to work with that we thought we could get excited about. We think anybody could publish a book, but we love publishing books that are for a purpose and follow a passion that people can benefit from. But also from an entrepreneurial perspective, as a speaker and an authority in happiness, she was the right person to do it.
Yeehaw! See, he was nice after all. So who needs to contact Morgan James?
Oh, that's a great question. So basically, anyone, as David just said, if you're an author, you have a vision, you have a passion, you have a platform that you just want to get your message out to the world, we're looking to work with you. It has to be a good fit for us, and we have to be a good fit for you. That's one thing I like to tell our authors, is that we don't want to work with every author. We want to work with the right authors, and the right authors are ones who have that passion, who are committed to that passion, who want to make a difference in the world and other people's lives because of their journeys, because of stories that they've gone through, or things that they know based on their experiences, and have to have a platform to get that book out to the world and be willing to partner with us and allow us to lovingly lead you down the path to publishing success.
Yeah, we had a fairy tale beginning, a little bit of a rocky middle, but we have a fairy tale ending for sure. And
right.
and I think it's really important to wrestle through. Because it's truly a creative process that has to be. It's not always going to be a bed of roses, right? And I mean, I can't believe how wonderfully and you can't feel it through the camera, but it feels so good.
You can almost feel it through the camera.
So I do want to put the moose on the table for one thing, and Jim and I had talked about it. There was some online article that you were a vanity publisher.
That's right.
And I want to just, clarify that you're not.
Right. That's correct. In fact, when you're disrupting an industry, people don't quite know how to label you. So as we grow up or have grown up over the last 15 years, we found out that there is a certain author that we like to do with. There are certain projects that we like, and it really is the fact that we do hand select a limited number of books each year to publish, and we don't have a pay-to-play model. There's no amount of money that an author could give us to accept their book. We don't charge any fees or have any services or sell packages. We work with authors that are passionate, enthusiastic, and are the right people bringing the message to market, and we pick those.
Yeah.
Nope, not a vanity. Now, we do have a great self-publishing division called Persona Publishing, so if you want self-publishing, you can get that, but that's not our main core business. Our main core business is finding incredible authors, people of authority and passion, just like Dr. Marissa.
Yay, and how many submissions would you say you get a year?
The last time we counted, we were over 6,000 submissions a year, and yet we still only do an average of 140 nonfiction titles each year. So we're always looking for reasons to say yes, but we have to find the right project.
And I was one of the 140. So I always ask at the end of every show, what are you most grateful for? Oh, wait, I got to show this too. So guess what? I'm going to be featured.
That's right. We've got a full-page ad coming out in Forward magazine in their July-August issue, which is all about, gracious, it was so cool. It was all about rocking the indies. So we're excited to showcase her book coming out in the right month for August. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure she'll share digital copies with everybody once it's available.
Everybody. So what are you most, or who are you most grateful for that helps you be the best that you are? So think about that.
My father taught me a long time ago to surround myself with people that are smarter than me, and that's why Jim's here. But that's also why Dr. Marissa's here. We learn a lot from our authors. We learn a significant amount from our authors. So we're most grateful for them. We have nothing without them. That's my core.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, there's people in the background like Bethany Marshall, Chris Howard, Cindy Sauer. I can name them all, but they're all important, but they're all smarter than me.
Yeah. And Jim?
Yeah, for me, I think one thing that I'm most grateful for is, like David said, being able to work with authors like you, Dr. Marissa, but authors who are passionate about their vision. I'm really driven when I can catch the passion of the author. The book can be great, but if the author has no passion, if the author doesn't have the life behind it, the author's not really passionate about getting that message out to the reader in a big, big way, I can't find that passion either. But when I can connect with you and your passion, and I can see your vision, that's what drives me to make sure that your book looks, sounds, and feels exactly the way it should be, so that it connects with every reader who picks it up.
I feel the love.
And it's got to be contagious, because we've got to catch that vision and enthusiasm, because then we have to share that with the sales reps, who then have to catch that vision and that enthusiasm, because they've got to sell it to the bookstore buyers, and then they've got to catch that vision because the consumer needs to understand that same passion and that vision. So it's definitely very important.
Yeah. Wonderful. And I know you're also grateful for Lauren, who is my fabulous camera woman today. Absolutely. So I want to give a little love to you. And at the end of every show, I say it's all about balance. Right. Peace in and peace out. That's world peace through inner peace. You ready? It's all about balance. Peace in and peace out.